Hey everybody, it's Pete Carmasino here at Chaikin Analytics. This is our Chaikin Power Feed video series. And each and every week, we kind of go over things that are happening out there in the markets and sort of just from a macro standpoint, a micro standpoint. But today, we're going to start something a little bit different. We're going to talk about a stock of the day. And it's one that's a lot of folks are kind of pulling up on quotes and looking for information on because it's having such a bad day. And the name of the company is Roblox, right? RBLX is the symbol. And I'm going to go over a few things. They obviously reported earnings, didn't come out the way they wanted to, and the street is obviously taking the stock down. And what that really means is there were some good points and some low points. Low points outshined the high points, so to speak. And I'm going to show you why you shouldn't have even been anywhere near this stock for a better part of the last 30 days or more. All right. And we'll show you on the system how you could have avoided if you were involved. Now, the high points were, look, they reported decent results. Daily activity for users, this is the online gaming company, were over 77 million, year-on-year growth of 17%. That's pretty good. Revenue is 800 million, which is 22% above what they did before, and it's higher than guidance. So, look, the company's net loss was still 272 million, and that's better than expected, folks. Better than expected loss is still a loss, right? So let's not play that game. Their free cash flow was up 133%. That's okay. But the low points, right? They saw less growth than expected, right? Which was attributed to several factors, including performance issues on lower end Android devices. That's got to be fixed. I don't know how, but again, maybe it's out of their control. The point being is the street does not like that activity. They lowered their guidance for 2024. Another cardinal sin. Again, the stock's going to be really beat up because of that, right? And the company their bookings were 923 million, which was kind of in the middle of their guidance between 910 and 940. But the company had expected this number to be higher. Okay. So they're whiffing on being able to manage the business, and the stock is being pounded because of that. So we're going to look at the stock at the chart. We're going to look at the way our system really had warned, not only from the rating standpoint, because the rating has never been bullish, not in the better part of this year. I'm just looking at the chart real quick. It's either been bearish or in a neutral negative, which means it's in a downtrend. All right, so let's take a look at the stock right now and show you how you could have avoided it completely. All right, here we are at the Roblox chart here on Chaikin Analytics. And as you can see, there's more red on this screen that most investors would have liked. Now, this chart, to me, is in a range. It is really not breaking out above the level about 45, 46, and not really breaking below 20, $6 to $25 roughly. Now it's testing some lows here today because you can see it's traded, and we have a little one-day chart here. I'm just going to pull that up. The low of the day looks to be somewhere around 29.5, and the high is around 31.5. But it closed the previous day at somewhere around 39. So you're getting a 20% sell-off in the stock. Now look, I said we would have avoided this name. There was a bit of a head fake right here. They had good earnings, relative strength broke out. Now, the whole market was moving up here, to be fair, okay? And yet Roblox obviously had a couple of good reports, and maybe their guidance was, again, I don't want to say misleading, but really pushing investors to kind of believe in the stock a little bit more. But my point to you is this, that the money flow has never been very consistent. The relative strength broke down right here. And I would say, let's look at the price exactly, somewhere around, we'll call it $39 to $41, right? Right in the range where it broke down this morning. Money flow has been negative, and relative strength has been really bad. It's been bearish, and the only reason it was neutral positive was because it went above this trend line. All that means is that the market is seeing something that our power gauge isn't. But I would say in this case, the power gauge was correct, and so were the technicals. You would have never been in this name had you been using this simple tool. All right, folks, that's a quick rendition here of what we do here at Chaikin Analytics. Looking at Roblox, again, you would have avoided it or at least been alerted to get out of it at a sooner level than current numbers today. Again, reflect down 20%, not fun, not a great situation, but a lot of people are searching this and typing in this quote and trying to figure out what's going on. If you had the power gauge system, you would have known what was happening. All right, we'll talk to you real soon. See you next week. Take care. Bye.